Rachel has found a new kink that she likes.
No. And guess who's fucking guilty of that? Miss Girl over here. She loves to do that. I was like, someone get me a gun.
After it went in the back door.
Oh, it never enters the front door. Oh, British people should go to jail.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Pretty Real, episode number 8. We're getting up there. Can you imagine?
Crazy.
Just 8 weeks.
Whoa.
First
That's crazy
trimester.
to think about. Is the first trimester?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Like, I don't even think people know they're pregnant at this point. So maybe not the first trimester.
Anyway, I just love being here with you.
Thank you so much. I love being here with you. Let's hit some intro music.
Hit the intro, sis.
This is your dose of pretty real. Oh, buckle up, it's about to get surreal. Things are about to get pretty real. Pretty real, yeah. Pretty real, yeah. Pretty real, pretty real, pretty real.
What are these new nails?
Oh, yeah, I got them done today.
Let me see, girl. Oh my God, these are so cute. How does she do these little olives?
These are
So
probably some of the
cute.
basic
Wait.
nails I've ever had.
Isn't your nail girl in Orange County?
Yeah, that's
So
where
you
I
drove
was
to Orange
today.
County today?
Yeah.
Damn, sis. Well, she invited me.
Did you want to come?
Why not?
You would have been sitting there.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't got shit to do.
Will you do this accent the whole time?
I kind of want to. I've just been like I've been using it a lot today.
Okay.
I don't know why. The Chisholm.
What is this? British? Southern?
No, it's Southern. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my Southern root. That's my Southern drawl, if you will.
Have you been seeing this damn monkey
Punch?
punch? It makes me so emotional.
Did you see the video of him getting his ass beat?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I wanted to beat those other
literally-
monkeys' asses.
No, I was like, someone get me a gun. Someone get me a
BB
gun.
gun,
I'm going to go
regular
Harambe
gun,
on their
AK,
asses.
whatever. I went to the comments and someone was like, being an empath
Empath
is so hard.
so hard. Like, I'm just supposed to continue on with my day after seeing this poor monkey get his shit rocked.
His mother abandoned him. The other monkeys are bullying him, beating him up, and what he does, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but what this monkey does is go to this other monkey and get comfort.
His toy monkey he thinks is his mom.
It is so sad.
Honestly, it makes me, I'm like,
I think whenever animals get bullied, it makes me sadder than when humans get bullied. You know what I'm saying?
no, I think that's accurate. Like when like someone dies in a movie, you're kind of like, whatever. But then like if a
Animal
dog dies in
yeah.
a movie, you're like
Sobbing.
sobbing. You're like, I can't watch this
Because
shit.
the animals don't deserve it. They're too pure. Sometimes humans, we deserve a little bullying every once in a while. You know what I'm
Ain't that the
saying?
truth?
Make us stronger. We both were bullied back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? Look at us now. No issues whatsoever.
And you know what? Someone who bullied me. Okay, so quick story. I used to do YouTube videos.
What?
In middle school. Did you not know this?
Posted them?
Yeah. I would
Girl,
do like
what?
that was like the era of like music videos where you would like lip sync to songs. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But
Didn't,
you would
like,
like
schools
edit
do
it
that?
and do
Like schools did that too. Like it was like a trend to do like lip syncing videos for your school.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it would just be me by myself.
In a word.
But I would like edit it and like do effects and everything. It was very well done, if I do say so myself. And
I believe it.
I had like 1,000 subscribers.
What?
Yes.
Still?
Well, yeah, it's on my old YouTube account, which I still use. Like, and I mean, obviously, a lot of accounts have like been removed or deleted or unsubscribed, so now I only have like 600 something. But
It's still. We should have used that account.
I know we really should have.
Damn it.
But so I used to post music videos, and I loved it, and that was like what started getting me into like film and like editing and like wanting to like maybe like pursue this as like a career. And I just loved it. And then one day, I'll never forget this, in middle school, I just had PE and I was in the locker room, and this girl who was like, she was popular, not like the main popular group, but she's like popular adjacent,
Yeah.
like came up to me and was like, I found your YouTube, and like made fun of me. And I immediately, like when I got home, immediately went on my YouTube and like mass deleted all the videos.
Oh my god.
Because like I was so like mortified and upset. And you know what's funny is that person found my TikTok randomly the other day and like commented on my Sabrina Carpenter photo shoot on my TikTok and was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Like you slayed!" And then she like followed me, and I was like,
"Oh my god, they always come
"What a
back.
fucking 180!"
Yep.
I've always been like, "Oh, what does that mean from girls?" I'm sure you've seen it, where it's like, "Oh yeah, let's make fun of the girl who put herself out there creatively."
Yeah.
I was making fucking moves, and she bullied me for it, and now
you stopped. And
here
then
she is.
You could have been
once
big
again.
and famous.
I know. I could have been like one of the early YouTubers. I could have got my bag real early.
The biggest lie is whenever people say that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me.
Yeah, who the fuck came up with that saying? That
I
saying's
don't
bullshit.
know, but that is. See, now you got me doing this accent.
Sorry, my fault.
Anywho, I just think, well, that's really bad. What happened to you? But
I don't even know why I brought that up. I've been bullied. That was it.
Yeah, these animals don't deserve this.
No, they don't.
And then little animal. I think too, I get really emotional, especially when it comes to like animated animals in movies, like
Oh yeah,
Lyle the crocodile.
Who's Lyle the crocodile?
You've never seen Lyle the crocodile? It's like where he doesn't talk, and then his homeowner like leaves him and never comes back, and then he's sad, and it's just you've seen it. You've had to have seen it.
Remember when Shawn Mendes played an animated crocodile?
That's what I'm talking about. Lyle the crocodile.
You're joking.
No.
You're shitting me right now. You're talking about Shawn Mendes's animated crocodile. That makes you upset.
Yes, this movie, Lyle the crocodile.
Bitch, I thought you were talking about some obscure cartoon from like our child.
No, well, I guess the crocodile
late
is animated,
90s.
but it still has real people in it.
Can't say that I've seen that movie. I am shocked that you have.
I love those type of movies, and seeing an animated animal so sad makes me sad. And I cried during that movie. I cried during some robot movie that I went to see with Colby.
Robot? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Oh my god, what was that movie called?
It's like when the robots get sent off to get fixed, and then something. Yeah, I cried during that. And I became a vegan over Ferdinand because I was like, I cannot, because one of the
bull? Isn't he a bull?
The bull, and he went to a slaughterhouse, and he was like crying, and I was like, oh my god, I can't eat another animal now.
Guess what? She eats them now, so she doesn't give a fuck.
Well,
now she don't give a fuck. She's back on that meat grind.
Well,
if you want to just become a vegetarian, there's this book I read. It's a horror book, and it's literally incredible. I feel like maybe I told you about it. I read it last year. What is this called? I need to look it up. But basically, it's like a horror dystopian novel where, far in the future, some virus happened where it took out like all animals that were harvested for meat, so like cows, pigs, whatever. So essentially there was like a protein crisis where like nobody was getting the right amount of protein, people were like being malnourished, whatever. So they found a way to start breeding humans specifically for slaughtering.
Ooh.
And this guy works at one of the slaughterhouses, and there's like sort of like with pigs and cows and horses and everything, there's like the more elite, like more expensive
hierarchy of meats.
Yeah. Whereas like and then there's some like
a Wagyu
cheaper,
versus a New York strip ribeye.
Exactly. And they sort of have that with humans. And so one of his like higher ups at the slaughterhouse like gifts him one of these like really elite.
This is a book?
This is a book. Humans, like, and he's like, I don't want any part of this. I don't want this. And they're like, you can't take it back. Like, it's yours. You basically can like, you can sell it if you want, but like, and so he's like really torn. Like, I don't know what to do with this. And he ends up like having sex with her. And then she gets pregnant. And the whole
she's
book,
alive.
They're alive. They're humans.
So
but like specifically
harvesting.
bred for being consumed. And so he ends up having sex with her. She gets pregnant, and he like had a wife that like doesn't live anywhere near him. So like he hasn't seen his wife.
With it, or like did they just be like, oh, one night, like, you know, or like that was like
was it consensual?
Well, no, like is that what you do with them? Like, is that how
So you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to breed with these humans that are created essentially for consumption.
Yeah.
But he like has this thing, doesn't want to eat it, doesn't want to sell it. Like you're kind of unsure if he views them as humans or not, because obviously most people in this worlds like don't
Don't.
view these type of humans
Yeah.
as actual humans. And so he ends up like he's really broken, and he had a son that died, and his wife like is estranged because they couldn't get over their son's death, whatever. He continues going to work and like is hiding her in his house because she's pregnant, and that's illegal to have sex with them.
God, it's like Anne Frank.
No, it's crazy. And then his wife like shows up one day, and he like doesn't know what to do, and eventually like it comes out to the wife that like, oh, I was given this like breed of human and like knocked her up, and she's pregnant, whatever. And then she ends up having the baby, and you think like, oh, he's fallen in love with her, and they've sort of like transcended this like viewing her as an animal. She's being viewed as a human again. Like these poor humans that are being bred are like now being seen as actual people. And then she literally has the baby, and like the wife is there, and of course like they had their son that died, and I guess she was like infertile or something, and so they basically just take the baby and then like kill her and throw her body out.
Jesus.
So like this whole time you're thinking like he fell in love with her, and like he's taking care of her, and he was like teaching her how to speak and like write and everything, and it's like really beautiful. And then like the second she has the baby, they like take the baby.
Wow. Honestly, that's such a sad story. Obviously, it's not real. That would be a great movie.
Okay, I read it, and I literally like I used to work at a production company, and I literally brought it to them and was like, I think we should look into the rights for this. Like I think this would be an incredible movie. And it was a little too horror for them.
Yeah. It reminds me of the one that Megan Fox is in.
Oh, where she's
She's
like
a robot.
she's a robot. I haven't seen that, but I've seen clips of it.
It kind of reminds me of that because, like, you're supposed to help out. He kind of falls in love with her and then go, whatever.
Oh. You've seen it?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
I mean, it wasn't good, but it reminds me, like, story-wise of that kind of.
Did you and I see that movie together where it came out really recently, and it was like John David Washington, and it was like
Tenet?
No, but we did see Tenet together.
Yeah.
But it's in this world where robots have become like normal, and then they end up having, it's like a war, the humans versus the robots. And then they find this boy that they think is a human, and then it turns out he's a robot.
I think I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't seen that movie.
Okay, that movie really got me and like had me like rethinking about like AI and robots. And,
Oh,
like,
really?
I'm like, that's our future.
Wait, did you read this book and then become a vegetarian?
No, but I was saying if anyone wants to become a vegetarian,
Oh.
because there's a whole sequence in the book. It's a really short book, so it's like a quick read, but there's a whole sequence where they go through the slaughter process, which is the author got directly from like real slaughterhouses with like pigs and cows and everything. But you're reading it and it's like humans. And it's just like it was so horrifying. I was like literally sick to my stomach reading it. And I was like, I mean, I'm already a vegetarian, so there's not much else I could do. But like, I remember in my head thinking like, if everyone in the world read this, they'd all probably become vegetarians.
Well, if anyone wants to watch Ferdinand, and you might.
We have like
You
much
might
different.
also-
You're like, oh, the animals are so cute and sweet. I love animated animals. And then I'm like, yeah, I read this book where they breed and slaughter humans for consumption.
Yeah.
It says a lot, I think, about us, about our taste. Because I love horror movies, and Alyssa's like, oh, I just watched fucking Ferdinand for the second time this week.
It's just
Which,
those
like, no
animals. That's what
hate.
gets me.
No, I understand. Like, I bet, like, I would probably have I would probably have way better mental health if I watched more stuff that you do and less of like.
I'm not sure if you would, because I always feel like I don't have good mental health.
I know.
either.
Actually, I'm wondering.
Also,
like, wait,
this.
that's how you know you're just chemical.
Yeah,
and
that's
you-
how you know
that's
my
how
brain
you know.
is messed up
Yeah,
inside.
yeah. That's how you know she is clinically depressed.
All these animated films aren't always happy. Like I'm
That's
saying,
true.
like Lyle, it's sad. He like they leave him.
Yeah.
You get abandoned. You get all this stuff.
Did you ever see Elemental?
Yes.
That shit made me cry.
What's the film Inside Out 1 and 2?
Oh,
with
I haven't seen the second
anxiety?
one.
Wait, what?
I haven't seen the second one.
You have to.
I know, because they have
Filled with
anxiety, which I
anxiety?
feel like I'm gonna totally.
Okay, I might
relate
watch
to.
that tonight. Actually, it's so good.
She's like, damn, I know exactly what I'm doing after this. I'm getting the fuck in my bed. I'm gonna order some Uber Eats. I'm gonna turn on Inside Out too.
It's just so good. Also, I would like to add, apparently Punch the monkey is with a loving family now.
Oh,
I
really? They
think-
took him out of that
I think so. They
dog
took him out
eat
of that
dog world.
hellhole.
Yeah.
What
God, it
they
reminded
should've
me of
done.
the Planet. Have you seen Planet of the Apes? Like the first newer one that came
not
out in
really.
like 2009. Well, that's like the opening scene is like they raised this chimp like as a part of their family, and then it got to a point where they like weren't allowed to anymore, so they like put him in like an actual like monkey facility, and they all the other apes were like, this fucking freak, and like beat the fuck out of him. It was really sad.
Crazy.
Anyway, someone just texted me a paragraph and I'm kind of scared.
Who?
Oh, it's for a job.
I did. Speaking of jobs, I did want to bring something up to you that I forgot to bring up before.
Okay.
So we went to Disney a while ago, vlogged it, and I've been editing the vlog. And, you know, in the line of Haunted Mansion, we were talking about some things that I was like, we have to bring it up on the podcast.
What does this got to do with the job?
Nothing. Just a nice little segue of...
Girl, that ain't no segue.
Well, I tried my best. Rachel has found a new kink that she likes.
No.
Yup.
It is not a kink. It's not a kink.
Well, what would you consider it? It's not. It's more of a kink than it is I don't want to say it's abnormal.
Hold on. I think that's unfair because you and I are two of the most innocent girls you will ever meet. Like, let's be honest. Like, neither one of us has a very high body count.
Well, a kink's not.
Neither one
a
of
kink
us has
isn't like a
done anything too crazy. There's only, we've only tried a handful of positions, I would say. Because when I was growing up with my older sisters, like, they were telling me, like, positions they were doing, like, when I was, like, 13. And I thought to myself, like, my God. Like, I remember my sister told me one time, like, oh, yeah, like, I, like, tried this new position called the crab. And I was like...
What?
I'm like 13 thinking like there's one position for sex, of course, because I know nothing.
I can't even picture what the crab would
Oh,
be.
girl. You want me to show you?
No, it's all right. I can.
It's basically like when the woman is on all fours or, the bottom, whatever. And you're like on all fours and just like hike yourself up on all fours.
Oh,
like,
you're on all fours on your
in,
back.
Yeah. Like, when you're in elementary school and you do a crab walk on the ground.
Oh.
Essentially that. But you're, getting your shit rocked.
All right.
My sister told me that when I was like 13 and I was like, hello? Like, what is in store for me? I'm scared. Like, that doesn't sound comfortable or fun or...
So, Rachel...
I would say we're actually pretty innocent.
Yeah, well, we are. I'm not saying a kink is like you're going
no,
crazy.
No, but I'm saying you're thinking I'm crazy for trying this, but...
No, I don't think you're crazy for trying it.
I think you're crazy for trying it.
Not trying it. I think you're crazy for liking it.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. So I was telling Alyssa, we went to Disney like, 2 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago? I don't even fucking know.
You might not have to do the accent because I can hear you mumbling.
Every episode, she tells me to speak the fuck up.
I got a bumper
Enunciate. Speak, bitch.
No, it's the accent that's not helping you right now.
Okay, so, sorry. Okay, we went to Disney like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever. And I told her that I had tried a certain thing that I'd never tried before.
So, can we say what that certain thing is?
The back door.
The back door.
And she was like, well, what'd you think? And I was like, I didn't mind it because, this is important, you got to be diddling the skittle at the same time. And so, in that particular moment, it worked for me. And I will say, since then, I've given it another shot. Did not enjoy.
It wasn't
It did not
same.
hit the second time.
Oh, but and you still diddling the
still
skittle.
was diddling the skittle, maybe just not as well.
Interesting.
And
are you gonna try it again?
After the second time, I don't have any interest really.
Okay, so let me ask you this: when it wasn't hitting the second time, did you stop and be like, I don't like this"?
I did. I stopped and was like, "This hurting quite a bit."
Now let me ask you something, because now let me know if you want me to cut this, but you're very prone to yeast infections, UTIs.
Oh, girl, I got it all. I got the trifecta:
Yes.
UTIs, yeast infections, and
Please
bacterial
tell
vaginosis.
me, after it went in the back door.
Oh, it never enters the front door.
Thank
Oh,
God. Okay, thank God.
I
Because
remember
that will fuck you up in the front.
well, even with fingers too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've experienced that, but I remember the 1st
I'm not
time.
prone to that though. Well, I'm prone to UTIs, not in that way.
You told me one time you used to get yeast infections all the time. Remember?
Yes, but that's
that was not sex
health.
involved.
No, yeah, because that was when
Okay.
I was like 12.
Oh, freaking dirty girl over here, not changing her undies or something.
It all stems from like kidney things.
Oh yeah, she's
From,
got
like,
kidney problems.
Yeah.
She gonna be taken out by kidney infection. I'm sure that's gonna be your way to die.
Oh damn.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, I unfortunately, and this should be spoken on more, I think, because
The back door?
no, I think like problems with your front door,
Oh, okay.
because I had no idea like really about yeast infections, BV, like any of that.
And you would get them like wearing protection and everything. Like you just got
Yeah.
'em. Like
Yeah.
there was no.
I had like 9 UTIs in a year, and it was with like my second boyfriend. So it was like, yes, it was a difference in partner. And so I was like, maybe that's why. I don't know. I tried so many different things. There's so many things on the market you can get. You can get like probiotic pills. You can eat a bunch of yogurt. You can get like, it's almost like liquid IV, but it's like specific for like pH balance, whatever, like all that shit. And none of it was working for me. And I went to a gynecologist. I went to a urologist. Like, oh my God, I did it all. It was so annoying. And finally, like one urologist, which I was supposed to meet the doctor, but then like the PA comes in and is like, sorry, the doctor's actually not here. So you got me. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Like I waited 3 months for this appointment and I don't even get to see the doctor. Cool. And he was the one that was like, maybe we will prescribe you a really low dose antibiotic that you take like right before or right after sex. I'm like, well, right before, like, it's not like I plan these things out all the time, you know what I mean? So I'm like, it's going to have to be after. They never prescribed it to me, and then I followed up, and they never prescribed it, and I was like, okay, cool. And I'm an expert about all the UTI medications out there, so I took it upon myself, and, like, there's the company Azo, I don't know, that makes, like, UTI pain pills, like, that you can get over the counter.
Yeah.
And they have one that's called the Defense, which I just started taking that after intercourse, and it stopped the UTIs. So I don't know what, but now I'm having yeast infections and BV. So now it's just a new problem, which honestly I would rather have it be one of those than a UTI, because some people get UTIs and like barely even have any symptoms and it's totally fine for them. I am in excruciating pain when I get a UTI. Like I can't even walk sometimes. So I'd rather have to deal with the yeast and BV, especially because it's way easier to get medication for those than UTIs. But all this to say, the first time a finger went up my butt.
Your butt?
See, that's what I was talking about. That's when I was saying fingers. Like, you have experience in this or no?
I don't want anything near my butt. Okay? I don't
Okay,
want,
well,
I just don't.
so the first time that happened.
But I understand the thing, like, you know, a thumb sometimes when you're, you know, whatever. It's, I understand.
I've always
I know what
said
you're
I'll
talking
try
about.
anything once.
Sure.
I've always said don't knock it till you try it. But so the first time that I encountered that, afterwards I was like, please tell me that that wasn't the finger that you then put in my front door. And he was like, no, oh my God, of course not. Like, I know that like you can't mix and match those.
Yeah, because that's disgusting and so bad.
Well, that's
yeah.
also how you get
I know.
UTIs and-
One, it's disgusting, and two, it's not good for your front door.
Yeah. Which honestly, it's so crazy that we're like basically bred and like born to like have children, but then like you have sex and your body's like, why do I have so many issues?
Yeah.
Isn't that what humanity's for? Is like to have kids.
Men, I think, have it so easy having sex.
So
because
easy. It makes me so upset.
They don't have to. It doesn't hurt for them, and not that it should always hurt, but there's like obviously women, you know, can be like this, but you gotta like that, and it's not always pleasant for us.
I think you have vaginismus. I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
What?
Do you know what vaginismus is? I think
No.
you have it. There was a girl in one of our college classes that had it and was like, I think it was maybe you weren't in my class. Maybe it was my documentary class, but she was like, I don't know if you did you take documentary in college?
I don't remember.
Well, you had to make your own like mini documentary, and hers was about vaginismus and how she had it and everything. But it's basically like where your vaginal muscles, like for whatever reason, will not budge. So like you can sometimes not get it in, or sometimes if you do get it in, it's extremely painful. And a lot of women have this, and what you have to do is like literally go to like physical therapy for it, and they give you essentially like fucking dildo to like
Stretch it out.
stretch out. Like they're like, yeah, when you're watching TV at night, just like practice like entering it. so that your vagina
I don't
muscles
think
slowly
I have
open.
that problem.
No, I think you do because every time.
It doesn't hurt like unbearable, but I also am not having sex so often where it's like, I think where it's like it stays open.
You're saying your shit tight.
Because I'm not having sex.
Her shit's tight. Write
All
that
right.
down. Write that down.
Don't even start.
Okay, well, what about for example? I keep hitting this shit on my face because I'm trying to fucking speak into it.
Well, I can tell it's low because sometimes I can barely hear you. What? On the other side of the couch.
What the shit? All right. Sorry about that. For instance, what about a scenario where you're seeing someone 5 days in a row having sex more frequently? Did it get a little bit better?
Yeah, for sure. But again, it's like it's the first time having it after a long, because I'm not like out here
Okay.
daily, weekly. It's like months.
Bro,
and months
is this
and
the
months.
person?
I don't know. Do you want to answer?
Yeah. Pause. Sorry.
Okay, so I would like to jump into like a little. It's not really a game. It's just like something that I thought would be fun,
Okay.
and it's basically what we think would be the worst first date places.
Okay. Do you like have certain ones in mind?
Well, we have to come. Well, I wrote some down, but
Oh, wait. So you want me to just say, what's the game? What, you
we
said it was a
come up
game.
with what we think is like the worst
Oh,
dates
okay.
for
Okay. I thought you were
worst
saying this
place
is a
for
game.
like a first date.
Okay. Well, straight off the bat, I think seeing a movie on a first date is a horrible idea.
Awful.
Because
you can't talk.
You can't talk. And you're just sitting next to each other. And then it's also like seeing a movie, like usually goes into like holding hands water and everything. And it's like, I've been on a first date to a movie and it was so awkward. And we didn't talk the whole time. And I was afraid to move my arms because I didn't want him to think like that I was just giving him the okay to like try and hold my hand. So I
Oh.
sat with my arms crossed the entire movie. And it was like back when I used to straighten my hair. And I like had my arms crossed so tightly for so long that my hair was underneath my arm, and when I uncrossed my arms at the end of the movie, my hair had literally
It's
bent.
crimped.
Was bent
Oh my
from
god.
my arms. So I always hate the idea of
Movie theater dates awful.
movies. I think it's good for like a third or fourth date.
I just think it's like, I don't think they're good dates. I don't know. Maybe like when you start hanging out more,
Yeah.
but
Watching a movie, well, yeah, I would
feel
prefer like a third or fourth date where you're watching a movie at like one of your apartments because then you can talk.
yeah, because like if the
And
whole point of
pause
a
and whatever.
date is like trying to get to know each other, seeing if you like each other, but if you can't talk during the date, then what's
Right.
the point?
Right.
I think you might be shocked here.
Oh.
I think Disneyland is an awful first date.
Okay. So this feels like a personal attack.
So here's my reason.
Because I went
for
to
this.
Halloween Horror Nights on a first date.
But I think that's different.
Why?
I think Halloween Horror Nights is a theme. I think Halloween Horror Nights is at night. It's not an all-day affair. And
Fair.
the reason I'm thinking Disneyland, you're sweating all day if it gets hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Expensive.
ginormous. It's expensive first date. That's a minimum before you walk through the doors of $500.
Yeah.
For two people. Food, you got
But
park
imagine,
hopper,
like,
you
he
got
pays.
parking. Yeah, but then it's like,
I didn't have to pay. I don't think I paid for anything when I went to Halloween Horror Nights.
yeah,
which was
but like
amazing.
the lines at Disney are gonna be insane. You might not get along very well in talking. Like this is your first time hanging out, right?
Right. That's why I think if you are like for me, like with Halloween Horror Nights, if you are gonna do that, you have to talk for a couple weeks so that you know, okay, like we
Yeah,
get
but
along.
most people probably for a first date.
Most
they
people
don't-
aren't like us and don't
So,
chit chat for
yeah.
weeks before we actually see
So-
the person.
expensive. You're sweating. You might not get along very well. So what the lines at Disney are like 45 minutes. What are you gonna talk about when it comes to like your
you know
fifth
what?
ride?
You might really see someone's true character at Disney because you'll see like how they react around strangers, like if someone bumps into them or like
Yeah, I just don't think it's not a very personable date. It's not like a, I don't know. Disneyland's up there for me. Maybe
I'll do it
like
if he's paying.
future dates, second or third, whatever. Go if it goes well, fourth, whatever. First date meeting somebody at Disney is
Also, yeah, I'm thinking about like going on a ride with them and having to sit next to them and like scream and like that is
Yeah.
actually giving me the ick.
yeah.
That's why Halloween Horror Nights, like
That's what I mean. Where that's
you
different.
don't have to go on a ride.
Yeah.
You're like walking through the
It's a maze. It's a
mazes.
theme thing. It's like and even whenever Halloween horror, that's why I say it's so different, because when you're like in the line, when you're walking around, there's still so much going on, and like people scaring you, the characters coming up screaming and things like that, where you can talk about, laugh, have fun, whatever. This is like, you're not getting that at Disney.
Yeah.
I love Disney, but for a first date, no.
You know what? This got me thinking about my Halloween Horror Nights first date, and it's got me beating this dead horse. I still can't believe that man ghosted me.
I know.
If I was single and like, because whenever we do this like podcast, I feel like in a chaotic era. Like, I don't know why. Like, every time we do this, I feel like I can say, like, I forget that I'm being perceived. Like, that people are watching
sure,
this.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, it's just like having a good time. And like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I was single, I would call him on this podcast.
This isn't being recorded, by the way. This, you can say, you can do whatever you want. You can
I
say
would
whatever
call
you want.
him and, well, one, just see if he answered. And two, if he did answer, be like,
So
tell me, like, why'd you ghost me?
here's the thing.
It's an ego thing. Like, I don't even give a fuck about this man anymore. And in retrospect, obviously, great that it didn't work out, because clearly the emotional maturity of a 12-year-old. But, like, you know what's funny is I think, let me see if I kept this as his name. Do you remember me doing this?
Yeah, you changed his name to Don't Text. So in case,
did I keep it as that? Let's see.
which is interesting, because if I had a name saying Don't Text, I think it would do the
Can
exact
you see?
opposite.
You probably can't see. It says do
Just
not
screenshot
text.
it
I also
and send
have
it to me.
someone under do not answer, which I don't know who that is. But he is in all caps, do not text.
I don't know. Okay. Do you know what's another one?
You're gonna, just the way that I felt read with that last one, you're gonna feel read for this one, and I'm guilty of doing this as well, though a little bit different than when you do it.
When I said Disney,
yeah,
you felt red.
a little bit, because I went to Halloween Horror Nights on a first date.
Yeah, but that's so different.
But also when my current boyfriend first
Because that's
DM'd
like
me-
going to any amusement park. Because you stayed all day at an amusement park, but at night for Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, whatever.
It's like not an all day affair. And that's what I mean. When an all day affair. Okay, go on.
All
Read
this
me
to
the
say,
filth.
when my current boyfriend DM'd me, he asked me if I, again, like, hadn't seen the man since we graduated high school, and he was like, asked me on a first date, and it was to go to Universal, which I remember thinking like,
Which you never did.
no, we didn't. But I actually got that as my boss as a Christmas gift. Got me 2 Universal tickets.
Oh,
So
nice.
I keep forgetting that I have that in my back pocket.
And who are you going to take? It's crazy.
Bitch,
but
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, we both know.
How about we go on a double date? Oh, that would be so fun.
No, I'm good. Sorry.
This bitch all closed off now, motherfucker. We had our fun for about 48 seconds. But anyway, I would say a bad first date is going over to their like apartment or house.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And guess who's fucking guilty of that?
Yeah.
Miss Girl over
Here's the
here.
thing,
She
I-
loves to do that. That's why
I
she says, I never been on a real date before. Girl.
that's because I don't consider that a real date.
No, I
ever.
agree.
Um,
That's everyone's always like, how's that possible? It's like, no, this bitch has been on dates.
dates.
But she hauls ass to their fucking apartment.
The thing is, they're always like, "Do you want to hang out? Do you want to come over? Do you want to do this?"
And you say, no, bitch, you take me out?
well,
Or
yes.
see
Now
ya.
that I've grown with confidence and more whatever, but back then, like months ago,
This
no,
bitch
I'm just
makes
kidding,
house
a year ago,
visits.
that's what I would do, because I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I can get anybody or anyone, and I have so low self-esteem
sad.
and low confidence that I'm
That's
just gonna
so sad.
take what I can get, and it is sad because it's like, I don't know, but I thought about this today actually, and I was like, I would only consider a date when someone asks, like, I would like to take you on a date. Do you want to go on a date with me? Or like,
Yeah.
you know, if you just say, do you want to go out with me? In my brain, it doesn't compute as a date either. I'm just like, oh, we're going out. We're going to hang out or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to for me to know we're going on a date, you have to specify that it's a date.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. Because I've been like always like saying yes to going to hang out with people in general, but it's at their house. It's out here. It's where but it's nothing.
That's fair. I get
serious.
that. Because, like,
So I've never considered those a date, so that's why I'm always like, I've never been on a
Yeah.
real date before until that
I
last
agree
guy.
with that.
But yes, I agree. Those dates,
Bad idea, girl.
bad dates.
Because that's a booty call. They only
It's a
want one
booty call.
thing. They can't even take you to get a fucking coffee.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Take a
And
girl to dinner first. Shit.
that doesn't mean like I always, did the booty call thing if they ask.
No,
So
because she don't put out.
No. No.
They get her ass at knocking on the door thinking this bitch gonna put out, and then she's like, surprise,
No.
you ain't getting shit.
You know what's crazy? In college, when I didn't want to do anything with somebody, I would always blame it on my period instead of me just having the confidence to be like, no, I don't want to.
I don't even think you would say that in today's day and age.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have trouble saying no, which is probably really bad.
So bad.
So that's why I would always blame it on something else. So it's like, and then you get those people who are like, all right, whatever.
I get that because it is like, it's crazy to think this, but like going on dates with guys, you almost feel like obligated.
Yeah. And
Or at least I felt that way when I had my little dating era.
Like, it's annoying too because if you say no, they almost, of course, not everybody has done this in my experience, but a lot of people have, where they almost put like a guilt trip on you for not doing that and being like, oh, well, okay, what, I guess this is like done, or they'll be like, oh, come on, please. And you're like, no. And then they make you feel bad for not wanting to do it.
Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I almost wonder if that's why San Diego man ghosted me, because like he had driven all the way up here from San Diego and we go to Halloween Horror Nights, and then obviously like he's not going to drive back to San Diego at 2 a.m. So he tried to make a move, and I was like that I was at my point where I was like actually feeling comfortable saying no. And it was technically a first date, so I didn't feel comfortable doing that, even though I was attracted to him and really liked him and whatever. I was trying to be mature and take things slow, so I said no, and he was super nice about it until like the next week we're like talking and it like came up, and he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I really expected that, and was like shocked that I didn't get that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, do you think you're owed that because you took me on a fucking date and like drove up here for like a 2-hour drive, whatever? Like, this is the first time we met in person. Like, what do you mean?
Wonder if it's because he was talking all sexually before.
Yeah.
And
that man loved to sext.
Yeah. And not that you like contributed, but you played like along with it, right? You're like, oh yeah, cool, do whatever, and he just kind of went into it. So I wonder if his mindset was like, oh, she's okay with this, and then it didn't happen. I don't think that's why he ghosted you, because you guys still talked after, and you both tried to like see each other again. But I'll never understand the concepts of ghosting, but yeah, I
also used this other guy that I was like, I got on a couple dates with. I had used the excuse like that I was on my period.
The period, I mean, it is the best excuse. It's
but then like I had seen him a couple weeks in a row, and then I realized like, oh shoot, like I can't be on my period
every week.
Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Oh god, then you gotta start coming up with new excuses.
Yeah, well then at that point I was like, clearly you're a nice person, you're attractive, you have a lot going for you, that's great, but clearly for whatever reason there's just a disconnect. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, don't go to their house on the first date if you actually want to like try and take this person like seriously in terms of dating. But if you're just looking for a hit it and quit it, then by all means,
then do what you gotta do. I think it also is like, if you want to be not like taken seriously, but like in relationship format, like if you want to be in a relationship and have a serious boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I think you have to show that in terms of
you gotta wine and dine.
What?
You gotta wine and dine.
Yeah, and it's so to each their own, right? Like some people sleep together on the first date and they're like, love each other, married for forever, I don't know, but it's different.
Can we dive into that for a second? I would like, let me say something.
Okay, we'll dive into what? I didn't really say anything.
How you were saying like some people like have sex on the first date, or like immediately like know that they're meant to be together, and then like are married really quick, or like together, whatever. I see a lot of like, those TikTok people who like stop people on the street and ask like, are you a couple? And they tell their story. And like, I think I sent you like that one couple that are like in their 60s, and they had like ran into each other on a street and then realized they lived in the same building, and then like went on their first date, and on their first date decided to get married, and then like got married a couple months later and have been together like since then, and they've been married for like 20 something years. I want to say something about this. Okay. So all the comments and everything are like, oh my God, this is so romantic, like beautiful, like soulmates, amazing. They just knew they were meant. But then people turn around about love bombing. I see a lot of shit about love bombing, like, oh girl, he's love bombing you, whatever. Because, you know, I'd love to be love bombed. But then I see stories like that. People, I think wonder what the difference is. Is it because it's successful and it's in retrospect?
Yeah, because you're like, wow, you're already 60 now. But I think stories like that are so rare. I don't think that happens as often as
well, my parents got engaged after 6 weeks of knowing each other.
Yeah, but again, that's so rare. And it's like,
yeah, I know. I wish they fucking didn't, because then of course, in my head, I'm like, well, damn, like, I should meet a man and he should want to marry me.
But also, like, back in the day, that was like, there was no social media. There was no connecting with other people. There was no dating apps. There was nothing like that. Damn. So once you found the person from high school, whatever, because most people, our parents' ages are high school sweethearts or whatever, or college, whatever. They mean college. That's all they knew, because that was their hometown. Like, they, you know, they didn't travel much. They didn't get out much. Like, that was their circle of people. And once you found somebody, you found somebody. So I feel like now it's so rare. And even maybe back then, like, my parents knew each other they went to the same high school but didn't know each other, and then same college and whatever. But
they went to the same college?
I think that's how they started dating.
This bitch don't even know.
I don't know. I just know that they were in the same high school together, and then they didn't date in high school. They dated like
sounds like
after.
Sounds familiar.
What?
I mean, my boyfriend went to the same high school is what I'm saying.
Okay, but they didn't wait 10 years. They waited.
No, what I'm saying, I wasn't saying anything. Do you see how she bullies me?
No, because
I didn't even say anything. I was just saying, like, oh my God, like similar stories. This bitch is
no, but yours is 10 years later. My parents
I don't know when your
like
parents decided to date. Okay, well, shit. You didn't say that.
You didn't let me finish.
Fuck. This bitch can't even get her fucking story straight, and then she's mad that I don't know the details. You don't know the details,
I'm
bitch.
trying to get the word out here.
God damn. We gonna call your mother. We're gonna get this story straight. Fuck.
She would categorize my dad as like a player, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, player from the Himalayas.
Freaking gnats in here.
The way you just like.
Sometimes I
catch
catch
dance
real good.
pose.
The other day, there was a bug on the ceiling, and I took a Post-it note. One hit, I hit it. I wish I recorded it. It was the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
With a Post-it note, or you like threw the Post-it note?
I threw the Post-it note up high, and it hit immediately. That aim.
That's crazy.
That's athleticism. That aim, you can't
replicate that
aim. No.
That's crazy.
Another first date, a worst first date, Olive Garden.
Disagree. Why? Because you're going to have crazy diarrhea later?
No, because it's Olive Garden.
I love that. If a man was like, if we had a discussion about like loving classic American chain restaurants and how like
the last place I would want to go.
Bitch, take me to Olive Garden. I'm ready.
Olive Garden.
I was literally telling my boyfriend the other day, like, I would love to go to Chili's.
Oh yeah, Chili's is different.
Wait,
I love Chili's.
Olive Garden when you're carrying your family, like you walk in and like your family.
Olive Garden is such fake Italian food.
Oh, it's because she's Italian and it's not real Italian food.
Like, sure, their breadsticks are okay, but
I will shove one of those breadsticks up my pussy. That's how good it is.
I thought you were gonna say up your back door, because
I'll shove it up the back door too. Fuck both at the same time. That's how good that shit is.
Fucking like the walrus out of the fucking your teeth chopsticks.
Real quick. My sister's friend was an ER nurse for like years. And I asked her like what some of the crazy shit she's ever seen. And one of the stories she told me was like that a really old couple came in to the ER and they're like, you know, what's wrong? Like, tell us about, you know, whatever. And the wife was like, it was a heterosexual couple. And the wife was like, my husband has a cucumber stuck up his ass.
Damn.
He had shoved a cucumber up
They've
his
been getting
ass
freaky
and it
with
got
it.
stuck.
Cucumbers are thick
I
too.
almost am wondering, like, were they doing it, like, were they fornicating together and were like trying out freaky stuff together, or is he secretly like gay and like in private was like shoving shit up his ass?
I want to say together, because if I was him and I was doing it in private, I would just went by myself to the ER.
Well, I wouldn't have like brought my wife. Old, so I bet it's like
they're old.
They were old.
Oh well, no wonder
really
it got
old,
stuck
like
up
70s,
there.
80s. Yeah, like old.
Wow. Okay, that's the kind of relationship I want to have. Still trying to freaky shit in 70s and 80s.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, was he doing this alone?
Nah,
I
don't think so.
That generation sure loved to stay closeted.
Maybe that's why.
My grandpa, gay as hell, married a woman, had 5 kids, came out and fucking age 65.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
because they were Catholic as hell.
Yeah.
And that's why they had 5 kids, too, because no contraceptives here. You just got to pop them out. You make them, you're popping them out.
Make them pop them out.
Anywho.
Well, I would say these first date, like anything that we say, right, obviously will be like a testament to how the relationship would be. So, like, say you do go to Disney or like a movie or whatever, if it goes well, like that's your person, I guess. Or like, but if it goes bad, it's very telling and very quickly, and you just kind of
Yeah.
there's no escape, you know.
Well, that's
Which
why I will
brings
not
me-
go to dinner on a first date.
Oh, I wouldn't want dinner.
Yeah.
Either, especially if you do like something messy like a burrito or
That's
a
the thing,
fucking
is,
big
like,
leaf salad.
You're not comfortable eating in front of them.
Imagine getting a leaf of salad and it's fucking.
It's super awkward. Like, it can be super awkward if you're not, like, the conversation's not flowing and you're just, like, stuck, like, sitting directly across from each other.
Can't
and, like,
escape.
You can't escape. And, like, I will never go to dinner on a first date.
Which brings me to my next one: is an escape room.
Okay, I actually think that would be fun.
It's fun, but
'Cause it's,
imagine
like,
on a
problem
first
solving.
date.
You
But
would get
what
to
if
see if
he?
they're competitive,
But what
how
if
they
he
handle
sucks?
themselves under pressure.
And
Well,
what if
then,
he?
boom, you know immediately you haven't wasted any time. First date, scratch them out. Imagine if you did that date 3, 4, 5, and you've already invested a lot of time and energy into this person, and then you see them under pressure and they're fucking horrible and stupid. Can't solve a fucking Scooby-Doo puzzle.
I can barely solve those puzzles. So
Well, girl, maybe you're going to really hard escape rooms.
that's so nice of you to say. They're
Because
probably
I've
not.
been to a couple different ones, and there were definitely some that were more difficult than. I went to a Scooby-Doo one with my family, and that one was much easier than I've done like 2 other ones in LA that are like so fucking hard that I'm like, if you put fucking Einstein in here, he's not solving this shit. Like,
You know
the
what?
fuck? You guys don't want us to win.
I think I've changed my mind. Me thinking about it in my head, like you could be playful with it. You can, it's an activity. I always like an activity, like mini golf or
Oh, I love doing mini golf
something
on a first date.
where it's like you could be competitive but also like have fun and like
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be talking 24/7.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people are scared of silence in
Yeah.
conversation, but I don't think you should be because sometimes it's just I don't
Well, I
mind
think
a little
also that's a
silent.
good tell of like if you and another person vibe is like if you're able to be comfortable in silence with each other.
Which is important and you might not find on a first date, but yeah, a lot of people are terrified of it because I feel like when you're on a first date, you just have to like make sure it goes the best, make sure it goes amazing, and just talk.
Fuck, I'm gonna go mini golfing now.
I know. Top
Shit.
golf. I
Top
think
golf is
I've
a little
it's more
less fun,
really?
I would say,
You have a drink.
because
you
it's
get
more
some
like
food.
a driving range, and
Yeah, but-
it's more serious than like a
No,
fun little mini golf.
Yes, it can be more serious. When I go, I play Angry Birds. So
What is that?
You can play games on like you hit the golf ball and like you have to hit it to a certain point and knock down the Angry Birds on the TV. You haven't been going to the good golf. You haven't been.
No.
No, we got to take
I also
you there.
haven't been to Top Golf in a really long time, so maybe that would.
I think it's a lot of fun, and they bring you drinks, food.
That's true.
So
you can
it's
drink.
like and it's like in a controlled environment. I was gonna say AC, not
You
really
can also
AC.
leave whenever. Whereas like in
Yeah.
mini golf, I think if you're
have to
like
finish the
halfway
course.
through the course, you might be like,
Yeah.
it'd be weird if we left right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucking with you.
Okay, maybe I changed my mind on the I changed my mind on the escape room. I could see that going.
But the only
maybe
thing
well.
though is if you do that for a first date, like I don't think you can ever do an escape room with just the 2 of you. So like you'd be paired with like strangers.
Yeah, I think you have to like it's either that or you rent out or like you
Rent
buy
out
the
whole
rest of
room.
the tickets.
which would be so expensive.
Yeah, so that's something like because I did call once because I knew I wanted to do an escape room with somebody and there was only like
Who?
oh, I don't know, it was like back.
Who?
It's back in the Owl. Miss
It wasn't
Owl.
me.
It wasn't you. Sorry.
What the fuck? I wasn't invited to
I
this
think it was for
fucking-
content or something. And we wanted to.
Not invited me to Hawaii. Not invited me to escape room.
You, I'm
for
never gonna live
fuck's
that down.
sake.
Never gonna
For
live that
fuck's
down.
sake, y'all.
Well, I think I had to call and be like, can we get the whole room to ourselves? And it was basically like, no, you have
You have
to.
to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I really wanted to go into girl math, but
I did girl
we're
math
kind of
today.
We're kind of up.
Well, let me tell you my
hit the-
quick girl math.
Okay.
Just because I did it today, so it's relevant. It's on my mind. I really wanted to buy a vintage like sweatshirt on Mercari. Are you familiar with Mercari?
I'm familiar. I
It's
bought
like
something for you
Poshmark.
on there.
You bought something for me? The Wanda ears.
No.
No?
Yes. And the Wanda backpack. That took me forever to find.
period. So it's like Poshmark if you're not familiar with Mercari. I wanted to buy myself like a vintage sweatshirt on there, but I didn't want to spend any money because I'm like, I have no income right now. So I was like, oh God, that sucks, but I really want it. And then I was just looking at the checkout page, just, playing around, just teasing it, a little edging, if you will. And I saw that you could pay via Venmo. And I thought to myself, wait a second. I think I have $50 in my Venmo. So I used Venmo to check out. Now, that $50 lived in the Venmo world. It never entered my bank account. So I did not lose or gain that money. That money went straight to that sweatshirt. That sweatshirt is free.
The sweatshirt was only $50?
It was less than that. It was like 40 something.
She got a free sweatshirt, folks.
That shit's free. That's girl math.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried explaining, also, paying in cash.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it then.
I tried explaining that to my boyfriend, and he was like, huh? Not understanding. And then I was like, yeah, if you pay in cash, it's free because it's not coming out of my bank account. Duh. And he was like, I do not understand that logic and all. And I'm like, well, and that's why it's called girl math.
And
it's not for you.
Another thing, if you return something, you're essentially making money.
You're making money. Yep. Right.
There's
Exactly.
been no money spent.
Exactly.
Anything under $5 is basically free.
True that.
Oh, I also put on here the cost per wear. So if you buy something that's $300 and you wear it every day for the year, it's like less than a pack of gum.
You wear it every day. Oh, like a purse or something.
Like shoes or whatever.
Yeah. You're getting more than your money's worth because those shoes cost $300. But if you wear those shoes more than 300 days a year, you're getting more out of it than what you paid.
And then another one I put down was prepaying for things. So essentially, you pay for a concert. You buy it months before. The concert comes around.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
The concert's free.
Yeah.
Like all you're spending is maybe the food, the drinks at the concert.
Right. Right.
Because I had an eyebrow appointment and I paid half up front. Last month. And then I go to my eyebrow appointment and it's half of what I normally pay. And I'm like, oh my God.
Free.
It was a 50% discount.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't even pay the other half.
Crazy.
I love girl math.
I love girl math, and it just makes me feel so much better about myself. So I basically went to the Eras tour all for free because I had to buy those tickets so far in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, not to once again beat a dead horse, my piece of shit ex-boyfriend. I had bought my Eras tour tickets on Ticketmaster. I won that Ticketmaster war, when they were retail price, not resellers or anything. So I got 3 nights of the Eras tour for less than $600 or something.
Wow.
Which, that's a fucking steal. Okay. Yeah. And then that was months and months and months before, I actually got to go. And then that time comes around and I have this new boyfriend. And I don't know if I've ever told you this, but remember he used to be very judgmental about people's financial choices and everything, despite the fact that he didn't even pay his own rent. And he said to me, we had just started dating, I don't know, 3 weeks. And then I go to the Eras tour, 3 nights in a row. And he's like, just I think we should talk about this. I think you're being really financially irresponsible. Mind you, I made way more money than him. Mm-hmm. I pay for everything myself. I pay for everything with my car. I pay for everything with my apartment, on my utility, whatever. I did not rely on my parents for anything. And this man is telling me I got 3 nights of the Eras tour, which, people were reselling for,
insane
nosebleeds for over $1,000. And I got it was on the floor, first section off the floor and second section off the floor. All of that for under $600.
Insane.
And this man has the audacity to tell me I'm financially irresponsible. That's all.
That's all.
That man's going to hell.
I would also like to add, I think gifting a concert or gifting something like that is a 2-for-1. Because I said this the other day, you present them with the gift of going to the concert. That's gift number 1. Right. 3 months later, the concert comes around. You get to go. Mm-hmm. That's gift number 2 because you actually get to enjoy it. So
and then gift number 3, The memories.
The memories.
That last
Maybe
lifetime.
the merch of the T-shirt
The
that
merch,
somebody
yeah.
buys you.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yep.
I know that's right.
And I know that's right.
I know that's right, sugar.
Well, wow, we went through this whole thing without one camera dying.
Look at us improving.
Look
okay.
at us.
Shit.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, folks. Well, that has been it for this podcast.
Episode 8, y'all.
What?
Episode 8.
Oh, I thought you said it's Sunday, y'all.
It's Friday, y'all, but you're gonna be watching this on Tuesday.
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 Do people actually
British
say
people
that?
should go to jail. Yeah, because that is atrocious. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna come over on Tuesday.
I think it's some certain dialects in London.
Yeah, like a Hackney or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe, turn on those post notifications, leave a comment down below on where you think the worst first date ever would be.
Water park.
Water park. I did have that too. I had so many more.
I
had
will never go to a
karaoke
water
bar.
park.
Anywho,
Karaoke bar, that'd be fun.
yeah, whatever. Follow us on Pretty Real Pod. All the links will be down
TikTok,
below.
Instagram.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you
And
bitches later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god. You know
I got
Smartless
my
does
second
that?
win.
Bye. Yeah.